There. Leave the kitty alone. No. No, that's a good boy. Good boy. There you go. Here, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Don't hurt the kitty. Leave him alone. I should smudge my pets. Why the hell not, right? I smell that, and the nights are cool now. They're starting to cool off at night here. It's a fall campfire to me. That's what it is. A fall campfire. Welcome, everybody. I am Natalie, for anybody that's new. This is Bea Fundy Fortunes. And I'm here to do 4 more readings, and then they're done. I'm sorry. I'll try to pull my shit together eventually and get everything out ahead of time instead of late. So I'm doing Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. They're the last 4, so it shouldn't take too awfully long. I'm just going to pop over into the viewer's screen, chat box. There's 15 of you. Okay, good, good. That's enough to start the reading with. And just let me share the link, please, with my group. Our group is closed for anybody that's not a member, so you're more than welcome to join. Closed and private. Hurry up and load. Okay, there we go. Okay, who's all in here tonight? Hi, Addie. New Zealand. A lot of people out of Australia and New Zealand and Bea Fundy Fortunes. Hey, D'Amica, welcome back. You've been waiting for this, Solvi. I'm sorry. Hey, Zuzu Pedal. Crypto. What's up? Elizabeth. Hey, Tiffany. You do? Okay. Renee. Volpe. Bonjour. And Debbie Drawlinger. Hello. Darlene, hi. Moise Smart. Welcome. Darlene Camite. Welcome. All the cancers. Moise, yeah. Hello, Catherine. Or Charlene, I'm sorry. Charlene. Colette, sorry. Taurus, double is in the house. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Love Taurus. I really do. I have an affinity for them, so. Never met a Taurus that I didn't like. They all used to piss me off, though. Let's see what we can get up for you guys. Let's see what we can do for you guys tonight. Good evening, Michelle. What's up? You think? I don't know. I do so many readings, I even forget my own, Tiffany, to be quite truthful. There. I've never... Hey, come on, guys. That's enough. Leave the kitty alone. See, he did for like almost 10 minutes. He's laying on the floor. But the cat's hanging underneath the table because the cat wants to come over here because I just got on camera. And he wants to sit right there and howl. He does it every time. Every time. Just say, sometimes these pets, they're lucky that they're so loved. There might be a problem. Just joking. This is for Taurus. What's up for Taurus for September? What's up for good Taurus? Hello, Ophelia. From Los Angeles, from Big LA. I bet you do. I bet you do, Michelle. Must be crazy there now. I know, poor Stewie. He hasn't come out from under the table yet. He can outrun the dog. He's got longer legs than the dog does. He's just seeing how far he can go or how close he can get. Dog's leaving him alone at the moment, but he is watching him very closely. What are you looking in your treat basket for? I gave you guys a bunch. What are you doing? There, the cat's back in his own chair. He snuck around. The dog got distracted. There, things will quiet down. Stewie must have wanted something, though, to be under the table. His chair's way over there, and the table's right here. Okay. I'd like to have a really nice reading for Taurus. I really, really wish that. Okay, I'm going to one run through here. It's a good boy. I'm going to cut. There he goes. Whatever you're trying to get out of the corner, take it out of the corner. Because it's very loud. It's just one of those. He likes to kick it around. There, go over there with it. Okay. He's right under my chair with it. He brought it right back. I'm going to have to take it from him, or I'll be yelling through the whole reading. Lilith are the top 5 cards that are meant for this public general reading for September 2019 for the sign of Taurus the Bull. Are these the cards that are meant for anybody that is watching the reading for Taurus the Bull? She's doing a perfect yes. I'm not going to make her go any longer. All right. Yeah, okay. Give it to me. Can I have that, please? Here. Come here. Where is it? Now I can't see it. What did you do with it? What did you do with it? Look, there's a Chewy. Play with a Chewy like a normal dog. That's what normal dogs do. There he is. Under my chair, hiding it. Give me that. Give me it. There. Not getting it back. That's enough. Stop biting. Don't bite, that's bad. God, he's making it awkward. I'm trying to not step on him. I need that foot for later. Stop eating it. Knock it off. There. No. There. Here we go. Let me get in my own window. Okay. I think that's good. Where's my selenite? There it is. Okay. Your very first card, Taurus, your overall energy. Ooh, Taurus. No. Not even going to say it. Your finances and wealth. The moon. Your home, your family, your intimate relationships. This is not. I should have shut my mouth. Maybe I sensed it was going to go this way, and that's why I was wishing so hard for a good one. 4 swords. Yeah, just, shove the knife in. Twist it. Throw a little salt on it while you're at it. Your challenges. If that wasn't all bad enough, your challenges. Oh, give me a good card. Come on now. Okay. Well, I'll take that. The 8 of Pentacles. Achievement. So there's your spread. There is your spread. Oh my. Never a dull moment here. For the rest of this month, I can tell you that right now. Some of you are in the middle of a conflict. You're right in the middle of it right now. Some of you are just starting to feel the heat of the conflict, something that's been ongoing, and now things are getting hot. Not in a good way. Clashing. Trying to make some hardcore decisions about yourself that are real decisions to make some real changes, to face up to some things. Fives never, ever foretell really anything good coming in tarot. They never do. There's always some kind of strife, there's some kind of happening, and it's unfavorable, such as this. It predicts the rest of the month. It gives you an outlook for the rest of the month. And it just, not till the very end, does it, you know, it carries right through. There's upheavals here. There's conflict here. On the lesser end, I'm feeling some kind of a physical change for somebody as to pertaining to where they live. You're going to be leaving somewhere to go someplace else with this card. And then we're looking at the moon. Oh boy. Somebody's going through something here, and it's real it's a transformation in your life as you know it. Somebody, I don't know who, let me get up here. I don't know who you are, but somebody here is going through something very, 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 very heavy. This is almost a fear. I'm feeling like just the beginnings of fear. They keep fear. It's like these little black fingers that keep trying to nudge their way to the inside of your life. They're right on the outside, but they're pushing. So you're like trying to stay on top of that, not let yourself be overcome with gripping fear to the point it's making you sick. You're having panic attacks. When that crap starts to happen, okay, and you start feeling that way, try something. Try this. Take a deep breath. Say, okay, I have to stop here. What is it that you need to get done in the next 5 minutes? Think about that first thing. What is the very next thing that I do need to do? Even if it's an hour away, but I've got the next hour free. Go do it now if you can do it. What you're trying to do is to keep the fear at bay by not acknowledging it or sensing. You need to focus in. You need to rescue yourself from that fear that can be debilitating, is what it can be. And things are bad enough. If you fall ill, if you get too stressed, if you panic attacks, anxiety, and all of that, what good are you to anybody? Everything gets worse. You got to be real strong the way the bull is. You really have to make a big, long, deep reach here for some of you, but you got to stay strong. You always. Jesus, just a minute. You guys know these are new cards, and you know I don't have my keywords and advice on the back of the cards, so bear with me. I don't even want to go there. I just want to move on, but even moving on doesn't look that much flipping better here. I'm not happy, and you know, I'm not Taurus anything, but I like Taurus, and I just don't like to see them going through something like this. This is hard for a Taurus to go through something like this. What I hate about this card, for some of you, this is ongoing or it's recurring. Whatever you're going through, it's ongoing or it's recurring for you. And you're feeling pretty battle-worn. And feeling very small about it. I'm feeling this is a lot of financial stuff for a lot of you. For those that are, this is resonating with you. I feel that Everything about this card stinks. It just does. If you've been having financially a really, like, we're talking almost so far down, you got to reach up to touch bottom of the barrel kind of financial trouble, living on the edge kind of thing. And it's been ongoing. You keep ending up back there, you get ahead of it, then you end up back there and you get ahead of it. And it goes on and it goes on. And you're so sick of it and you're so tired of it. And what you're really tired of is everybody knowing about it. It's making you feel like that. That small. Making you feel like people might be thinking, can't take care of their own ass. You know, that kind of talk. It starts to make a person withdraw even more, so your world becomes even smaller, right? When people are poor, they're struggling financially. Things like going out for dinner and drinks, or going to the movies, or always having the cupboards and the refrigerator and your freezer stocked, always. It never goes down. The bills are always paid on time. There's a decent vehicle, maybe two, in the driveway. You know what I'm saying? Not all of you fall into that category. Somebody could be having an argument as well that goes on, and the reason it does is because it's not been resolved. So it keeps creeping back up again, and that's another reason to feel like you're battle-worn, very strongly. Somebody could be out to cause you problems, for some of you as well, coming from a place of power, however that applies to you. Somebody that every time you see them, they seem to be a problem. They got something stuck in their craw, as I say, you know. And no matter how nice you are, they're never nice back. They're sarcastic. They're demeaning. I'm just seeing them there, giving you grief and giving you a problem. Card sometimes represents communication problems within the family as well. Nobody's hearing you, Taurus. They're not hearing you at home. They're not hearing you at work. Your friends aren't hearing. Nobody's hearing you. You've got something to say, and nobody's really, really hearing you. Whatever situation you're in, the positive thing about this card is everything is boiling to the surface. Everything's going to be out in the open. The advice, though, of the card is to stand your ground. You don't need to respond aggressively to anybody or anything, but do be assertive rather than retreat. Stand your ground. Keywords are opposition and argument, shame, bullying, unfairness, loss. It's a beautiful word to end it all off, and this is Taurus through and through. Resilience. Resilience. Wonderful. The next card with the, like I said, this is, oh, you gotta watch. You gotta watch who you're gonna trust. I'm hearing somebody having a close call with somebody that would probably rob you blind. You're having a close call. There's not going to be an actual connection or encounter, but it's almost like you're being referred to somebody for something, and your instincts are saying, stay away from that person. This is for one person in particular. They're saying, stay away from them. That's what your instincts are telling you, is to stay the hell away from them. And you do. And after the fact, you have to go back and tell the person that recommended that he's a scammer. It's probably going to end the relationship. It's probably going to, because they're going to get insulted. Well, what, I send a scammer to you? Well, you didn't know, and I just happened to, whatever, picked up on it, checked them out, and yeah. So you're going to have a close call, or some other kind of close call going on with this card. It's like this card, and it's the first time I've seen it this way, although I've noticed the repeaters that come back, right? You guys regulars have heard me say it about this card. that I love the artistry. I don't know, the blues are beautiful. It draws me in, the moon, and it is my planet sign, whatever, right? Cancer, the moon. And then it's got the crab. But the moon is full and brilliant, and it's shining its beam across the water. And hanging over it and beside it is the aurora borealis, also known as the northern lights. But if the moon was this full, you wouldn't be able to see the stars, you wouldn't be able to see the northern lights. Chances are real small. So that's an illusion, is what it is. That's what I'm getting at here. The first thing the moon wants you to do is to ask yourself, what is it I'm focused on? Because the moon is focused on what's got your attention. The energy of the moon is shining its light on something that you're into, something you're involved in. And you're being kind of blinded by the light. Put it that way. You're not seeing everything that's going on. There is illusions. There's things probably being kept from you that nobody's telling you about. It's such a beautiful card to look at, but yet it's mucked up. Can I say that? It's mucked up. Really? It is. Everything about the card. It's about needing to be extremely aware, needing to be in your mind in a place of pure clarity. So and you call things as you see them, and you're seeing them for what they truly, truly are. I can't stress that enough. I can't. Being completely honest with yourself. Thinking realistically rather than thinking idealistically. Taurus. The moon wants you to ask yourself, to try to see beyond what might be an illusion. If you're feeling doubt and confusion, then you need to take a good, long, hard look at something. If you're feeling like that, you're feeling overwhelmed, I'm confused. One minute I think I know what's going on. The next minute I'm lost again. I don't understand. And it's starting to overwhelm me. And I don't know what to do about it. So in that, you got to take a good, long, hard look. A situation or a relationship could even seem appealing under the romantic light of the moon. But will it stand the test of time is what you have to ask yourself. Your intuition's probably singing loud and clear. Spidey senses are going off. And you're looking, you're going, it's too perfect. This can't be real. This is an illusion. It's not what it appears to be. When the sun is out, high noon, and there are no shadows to be hidden anywhere, everything is bright, brightly lit, is when reality kicks in, and you've got to deal with that. Of course, remember, this is a general reading. Please, my friends, remember it's general. It's not going to apply to everybody. And for a few of you, additional meaning of the card is that hidden fears and old memories are going to surface as you work through an emotional block of some kind, something that's been holding you back a little bit. I mean, some people say, I'm going to go to work on myself. And some people really, really do. But if you're like me, it takes a long, long time because I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to be doing that. I do. It's true. If somebody really, really hits my nerve and they piss me off, sometimes I catch myself and I go, calm down. You're not supposed to be reacting like that. Calm down. But when you get to be as old as I am, and this isn't something I've practiced for 40 or 50 years, it's not been a lifetime thing. I went through my teens, I went through my youth, and all that good stuff. I always knew I was an emphatic person. And we learn life the hard way. Nothing but a pure lesson can teach you a better, an experience personally, a personal experience that you go through. Nothing gives you greater lessons than the personal side of it. And you don't forget those lessons. You got some stuff you got to work with. You got to take, I just see, Taurus, you got to be harder on yourself than you've ever been before and take a good, long, hard look at your life and at what's going on. The advice of this card for you is to give yourself time to work out the best way forward. Allow yourself the time. Chill out. Don't get uptight about it. Don't let that fear creep back in. All right? Your intuition's holding the answer. You just should really, really, really pay attention to it, to the messages that are coming, the feelings, the dreams. Pay attention to those things at this time. Don't rely so much on logic. There's nothing logical going on with this card. So kind of sit, keep the logic in your back pocket and look at everything for what it is and react in kind. Do you know what I mean? Your keywords for this card are the unconscious, doubt, decisions, dilemmas, sadness, the past, and fear. Taurus, if you want to keep your show on the road and you want to keep moving forward, you need to take a hard look. I've said it, what? It's 8, 9, 10 times, but yes. Yes. Oh, my goodness. The next card, I'm sorry. Financially, take a good long look at your bank account, your balance, what you're bringing in every month and what you're putting out every month. It's time to pay attention to the financial balances in your life as well, so you know exactly where you are and there's no surprises. Don't say, well, it was a couple weeks ago. I was, you know what? No, do it again. Do it again so that you're really on par and you know what's going on. You may make some changes there as well. I don't see anybody ending up flat broke or in poverty or homeless even. Some of you are probably in poverty, right? Living an impoverished life, right? It's normal. It's more normal than being upper crust, you know. We got the Four of Swords, though. Recovery. It's happening around your family life is what it's doing. Around your home life, the intimacy that you have with your significant other, should you have one. The intimacy you even have with yourself, and I don't mean that physically. I mean it spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, right? This is bad, okay? This all started out, it's pretty rough and it's not over yet. But here, I don't like this card because it brings back bad memories for me. I kept getting it over and over and over and over. The Four of Swords. And then one day I got 27 fours that I started counting them. Where are all these fours coming from? Not just the computer, but even in the house and the TV. I was seeing fours everywhere. And like all later on that day, all hell broke loose, right? That's why I don't like it. Because it came to warn me. And I didn't listen. And that's why I don't like it. It's the only reason why, because I didn't listen. I kept getting signs in my face kind of stuff from the universe. You need to stop. You need to slow down. You need a break. You need to stop. You need to slow down. You need a break. You need a break. And all of a sudden, I started becoming extremely accident prone. And I swear it was the universe. The universe made it one day, so I couldn't see. I woke up and I couldn't see. If I can't see the cards, I can't read them. All this happened in the span of like less than a week. After not being able to see, I woke up and for absolutely no reason, I wasn't sick in any way, shape, or form, I couldn't speak. I had 100% laryngitis without the fever. I couldn't talk, and I said, if I can't talk, I can't read. And then I ended up in the hospital, and I couldn't sit upright or straight for 3 weeks. And if I can't sit up, then I'm not doing any readings. You see where I'm going with this. And since I've gotten through that, there's been no more slip and falls or any of that going on, passing out, all that stupidness, right? It's all gone. But you need to stop, whoever this is applied to. Please, Taurus, you need to slow down. You need to be your own mother, all right? And baby yourself. You listen to your mother, would you not? Most of you. I wouldn't, but most of you. Be your own mother. Tend to yourself like you're too young to know any better, and mommy knows best. It's time for you to slow down, and you need a break. You need a fresh perspective. You need a little bit of a vacay. You need to let go of the things that you're drowning under right now. You need out from under that to catch your breath and to recharge. So, but that's what you have to do here. Let me bring up the keywords and the advice. I used to like the number 4 until I went through that, and now I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong, it's only a card, it's just a number. But memories that come floating back, and I remember being very in tune that day, knowing that something was up because of all these 4s, and I'm like, what's going on? And I had a feeling of foreboding 2 or 3 weeks before that I couldn't shake off, so I knew something was coming. And the 4 brought them all within that day. All hell broke loose. That was the warning, and I didn't heed the warning. It's my fault. So a lot of people, Gabrielle, see 4s all the time, and they see goodness. They don't see anything really bad. The prompt is usually for people in recovery mode. Tarot wants some Taurus here to slow the hell down and to be more gentle with themselves and enjoy a gentler pace of life for a little while, to be kinder to themselves as well. The advice of the card is to stand your ground. As I said, I think I read all of that. Anyways, yes, resilience being the last, and I can't believe I'm stuck on this. I'm sorry. This has gone on too long. I'm very sorry. Your challenges, good God. Finding your footing in life again. Finding your purpose in life again. Coming up with a new plan. Changing complete direction unexpectedly in your life. That's what this is all about. Everybody knows the story about the Dory, right? The Dory did not sink and die. The Dory was repurposed. The universe sends down blessings and makes this poor old Dory a very special item indeed. And it homes some marine life. It feeds others. It's protection for others. It's used widely by a wide range of marine life. Its purpose has just been renewed. It's not carrying fishermen anymore. It's protecting the sea life and the fish. So it's a beautiful thing. Let me get out the keywords and stuff here, though. That card always scares me. You know, 99.9% of the time doesn't actually mean literal death, right? For most people. People that have been around a while, they know what I mean by that. But normally, no, it means it's a transition going on. Something's coming to an end. And when it ends, it's as final. It's as final as death. It's gone. It's over. You're able to move forward if you were held back. You're able to transform yourself. You're able to transform your life. If you were looking for a physical move, you're able to do the physical move. If you're looking to change jobs, that'll probably come through. The old, but all the old that falls back and behind is gone, gone. Once you do that, you can't go back, whether you like it or not. Taurus can be stubborn. I don't care. That's the message I'm getting. You make sure what it is that you're doing. This is your life, after all. You won't be able to go back, and the card's trying to put that over on somebody. You cannot, ever. It's over. It's dead. It's gone. It's not an option even. It's completely gone. Isn't that weird? I have no idea. I'm getting all kinds of impressions here. If I can't come out with them all, I'm not coming out with one of them. But I'm just telling you, he couldn't be more serious here. So Taurus, even old habits could come to an end. That's the lighter end of it. This was the extreme. Then there's a lighter end, like old habits. Things that are no longer contenting you, making you whatever you got out of them before, you're not getting out of them again. So for that reason, you give some things up and they're done. But death does clear away confusion, and it brings a situation to a natural conclusion. From this point onward, new people, new ideas, and new opportunities are going to enter your life, and for some of you, a new era is going to beckon and begin in your life. You're starting something brand new. It's that huge. It's that big. The advice, allow that what will be, will be. Don't interfere with what's obviously destiny at work. Don't you dare interfere. Stand back, sit on your hands, quiet, let it unfold. And rather than be resisting the change that needs to happen, embrace it. They couldn't have said it any better than I could. They summed up everything I said in just that short 2 sentences here. Keywords are rebirth and endings, change, beginnings, release, relief, and conclusions. Carry that one real close to you, okay? Your last card, Taurus here, we're looking at is the 8 of Pentacles. And this is a good card for you. It's achievement. And in that word that I just spoke, physically, achievement, gave some of you, Taurus, a renewed flicker of hope. You felt a flicker. I know you did. Eights, of course, you all know, are all about change in tarot. A certain area of your life, maybe 2 or 3 areas can be affected by this. It is Pentacles, which makes it wonderful. This is a card of, and it brings forth you being acknowledged in some way, that you reach an achievement in your career, your field of study, your profession, whatever. This is also the card of the perfectionist, who knows that small details can be extremely important. Well, that's very true. That's logical. You're somebody that takes a lot of pride in yourself, someone that takes a lot of pride in your work. You have high standards. That's all true. It's all true about Taurus. This attitude that you have in this form, with your high standards, etc. This is a good way to be right now. Okay, so let that come in. Finances are going to improve for some of you as a result of some very hard work and a long commitment to succeed. You don't walk away from anything unless you come out on the winning end. Additional meaning is exam success for those that are younger or mature students. A return to education as you decide to maybe deepen your expertise. People go back to school at 60 these days. So, advice, you have the ability to earn more and learn more. That's basically, the more you learn, the more you will earn, and that is the truth. Wherever you throw your focus, your energy follows, and success follows that. So you have to keep going in that way. Also, with this card, for the advice part of things anyway, you have the ability, as I said, I just did that, didn't I? I'm repeating myself. But wherever you throw your focus, and it is on achievement, that's the whole goal, and what's got your interest, then it will follow with success. That's what tarot is bringing for you. We've got analysis, dedication, detailed work. This is summing it all up. These words are important. Keywords. Analysis. It's examining, right? Dedication. Okay, I'll commit myself to this. Detailed work. I want the details. Of course you do. Who doesn't want the details? Making a commitment being made back to you. Money, education, perfectionists. Remind me of Virgo here. That's who I'm thinking of. Is Virgo. This is your reading. That's your reading. Just way too long. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, we're going to move right into Gemini. Gemini's next. Gemini's. I've got a timestamp. I didn't timestamp. Okay, Gemini. We're going to say 41, 23, 24. Where's my pen? Okay. I'll just put first for Taurus. It's, 3 minutes in or something like that it was, I think. And, okay, Gemini. I'll set you at 43 because I got to shuffle. I hate these cheap pencils. You think you're buying something good and you're not. There we go. Is that right? Yeah. That was last night. I got to get that out of there. I'll get confused. There we go. There we go. Okay. So Taurus is done. Okay. This is the shuffle for Gemini. This is for Gemini. You're welcome, Gabrielle. Gabrielle. Got 2 6s up there in the corner. Oh dear. This is for Gemini, September 2019. Gemini. Goodbye, Joan. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to cut right here. I don't know what to expect. Not feeling. I don't know. This is for Gemini. Gemini the twins. Lilith. This is a general public reading for Gemini for September 2019. The top 5 cards that belong to Gemini. She's saying yes, so. Okay. Here we go. Where is my selenite? That over there. There we go. There. All right. First card. Your overall energy. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that for Gemini. Wow. The Ace of Cups. It's a beauty. And to open up a reading. Fantastic. Oh my good God. The Sun. Finances and wealth. Good heavens. God almighty. Aphrodite. Ooh, we're going to keep things real and balanced. There's the vortex, hearth and home, your relationships of all kinds. Speaking of, you've got the Two of Cups and partnerships. There's a challenge there. And the last card is the most beautiful. It is your message from Spirit. Page of Pentacles and opportunity. There we go. Okay. So there we go, Gemini. Boys, it starts out pretty darn good. Good for that, because when you get cards this fantastic, this great. It lessens the degree of this one, for sure. You could add more flourish to this one. And this one is just beautiful. It's already standalone by itself. It's message from Spirit. This is Ace of Wands, one of my favorites again. I don't have a lot. Like when it comes to kings and queens and this and that, I don't relate to them. They don't talk to me the way this card does and this card does. Boys, oh boys, oh boys. Gemini, you're pretty. Showing here overall, Gemini, you've got most of you. have your act together. So this is a beautiful card. I'm sorry, just a little distracted. Just one of my boys is here. And they're trying to be respectful and not talk to me while I'm doing a reading. So he's really here. He really exists. Let me bring up your keywords here for this card. This is a card where some of you could have planted some seeds recently, metaphorically. Planted ideas, seeds, suggestions, this sort of thing. And now they're starting to sprout. They're breaking ground. So, look, that was meant to come up. I didn't even have to look for it. This is a card of huge success here for anyone that this is going to apply to overall in your life, or just a certain area or a certain situation here. This card also represents brand new starts and new projects, new beginnings, new work, new ideas, travel plans, being absolutely perfect for you, going all green lights all the way through. Communications are very fluid, very wide open, you might say. There's no holdback, there's no restrictions, there's nothing like that. Everything feels, there's an ease with this card. Thank goodness you got it, because it's certainly making the other cards not nearly what they could have been for you. There's always that influence between cards, the same way people. We influence each other, right? Also, this is a card of harvesting things as well. As I said, you planted seeds. Everything is starting to, some things, is for some of you, are starting to break ground. They're starting to grow. They're starting to thrive. And then they're starting to bloom. And it's fantastic. That's for a few. For everybody else, I don't know. I'm not so sure. But overall, this is really, really a beautiful card. You may have to ask somebody to get in on a deal with you of some kind, get on your side kind of thing, help you out, giving them some kind of a payoff as well. That will go well for anybody that's planning on doing it. I've got to go to see so-and-so and ask them if they want to invest. That kind of a thing. If you're wondering if your plans are going to succeed, Gemini, this card is here to tell you, yes, sir. Yes. Listening to your intuition is also going to strengthen your spiritual beliefs. Additional meaning is fertility and pregnancy for anybody in this group that's that young. I don't think there is. And beginning a new journey or adventure. There's something brand new starting here. Of course there is. It's an ace that goes hand in hand. This is a powerful card. This is a colorful card. And it is an exciting card. It is the ace of fire, passion. It's intense. Or it can be. It's how far is Gemini going to indulge in that. Most Geminis I've ever known are pretty straight-laced people. They're not into winky-dinky, kinky, or any of that. They're just straightforward, very factual people. Some of them bordering on, well, some of them are nerds. No, it's okay. It's always said in a very endearing way. There's nothing wrong with that. How deep you're going to, for those that applies to, if you're that kind of personality, how deep you're going to go into all of this, no idea. I do not know. I am sorry, but I do not know. Gemini, it's not that Geminis are reserved. It's that when they don't care about something and it doesn't get their interest, they really don't care about something. Not my interest, I don't care. And they just shut it off and walk away. It could be something shocking to 80% of people, but not Gemini, whatever, I don't care. That's the attitude. That's what I'm feeling for somebody here. So somebody's probably identifying with that. But when you shut down, you shut down. I got other things to concentrate on. You have an itinerary, is what you have for your life, for your days. You have an itinerary. Makes me think of Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory. That's what I'm picturing, that type of personality. Doesn't affect me. I don't care. Not interested. Just as black and white. And sometimes you are. You can be black and white. It's not for everybody. Remember, don't anybody get defensive with me or start arguing with me. This card's encouraging you to gain, to harness your own inner power here. There's a lot to be said for it. You're going to be able to invent, become more, the way you're thinking, more inventive. You're going to be able to, whether you are able to, there's going to be more talking going on for you in communications. You're going to be more creative as well. But whatever you say now, no matter who you say it to, will be well received in a positive way for you. Your keywords are beginnings, intuition, adventures, ideas, creativity, success, fertility, which means more than pregnancy. It's also just a plain growth in your life in some area. We're not talking a pimple on the end of your nose either. We're talking good growth. So the next card is beautiful. This card brings a prediction of joy, happiness, love. Beautiful, 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 beautiful card. The Sun. It brings a lot. And it fell into your financial sector here, Gemini. Well, what's that all about now, do you suppose? Huh? There's a lot of good things coming your way. You work very, very hard. Gemini's usually very studious. They're very, how can we say? They're hard workers. They're very committed. When they start something, they don't stop till it's finished. And it's usually perfectly done. See, just like Sheldon. See what I tell you, because he was like that. Wouldn't settle for anything less, would kill himself, become obsessed with it even. Right? And maybe some of you have that way about you, obsessive. But this is truly a joyful, positive card. It predicts a lot of happiness and a lot of time and well-deserved relaxation. This is a really good thing. If you've been under any stress, if life has been stressful for you lately, when the sun comes out, isn't it true in real life that when the sun comes out, everything changes? Your mood, how we're affected. It could be dark and gloomy half the day, and maybe you were there, and maybe your mate was there, and it's just a really yucky day, you know, kind of thing, and you got the mood to go with it. All of a sudden, the sun comes out, and it's all forgotten about. All of a sudden, music's playing, there's laughter, there's a lot of talk, this sort of a thing, right? The sun has a very, very powerful effect on all of us. Boys, oh boys, does it ever. But when the sun comes out, it's showing that the pressures are going to end. You're finally going to be able to unwind. You may be spending some time with children or even finding your own inner child. I'm feeling a lot of you finding your own inner child. You really, really, really be able to relax like a kid, not have any worries for just a little bit, which could mean a trip away, a vacation, some time away, or just time to yourself. Whatever you do whatever pleases you, whatever's going to make you feel content and happy. Yes, and holidays and trips are predicted with this card, as well as our peace and contentment. And going to a place that feels like second home to you. A place that makes you feel very peaceful and content inside, and you feel nurtured there. You feel safe. You feel everything that you need is right there. You'd be able to go there for a little bit. I don't know how that is, but that's what it is. The sun favors a lot of creative pursuits as well. You may turn your attention to hobbies and creative projects now. They'll end up flourishing. For some of you, they will end up flourishing. This is a real busy card. This card affects all areas of your life, even the darker corners. So having said that, there will be some revelations. But those revelations are going to bring you growth. And when you start to grow, you start to move. So in the bigger picture, it's a good thing. Even though there is might come as a shock, and then you'll find some use for it. Cash in on it, right? I don't know what that means. Don't ask me. I don't know. The advice is appreciate your deserved success, Gemini. in the special time of rest and relaxation. Enjoy feeling safe and appreciate the harmony that is around you. All you got to do is open your eyes and look. And you'll have an inside smile. Sometimes that feels better than the outside smile. Keywords are growth and children, joy, protection, holiday, success, contentment is what we're seeing. And then we got this thrown here. See, I told you it's a general reading. That's why you get these weird cards. In the middle of all that beauty and happiness and miracles popping left, right, and center, you got this. What the hell? Right? What the hell, Gemini? You know, all I'm getting off of this, it isn't much at all. All I'm getting, normally, there's two overall general common meanings with this card, the Vortex. It is temptation. Right away, we're looking at the devil. So, same thing as temptation. So this card, the two things are affairs of the heart, which in a lot of ways is worse than a physical affair, but affairs of the heart, and personal addictions. Addictions cover everything, anything. I don't care if you got a habit of flinging your hair. That's not really an addiction. But if you have a real bad compulsion to chew your nails, to drink, do drugs, overeat, undereat, over-exercise, under-exercise, if you can do one to the extreme as much as the other to the extreme. I used to break out in great big hives whenever I worked out. I used to work out years ago. I worked out real hard. I break out in hives every time. I had to go to the doctor for it. It was horrible. My hands would look all deformed and everything was horrible. So it does work that way. Some people can be allergic to exercise. It never stopped me, though, because I enjoyed what I was doing it at the time. I don't today. Today, it's like, no way is my sorry butt going to be doing any setups and all that other stuff. I'm lazy now. Life has been hard. I'm on vacay. I'll let y'all know when I'm back, world, kind of thing. But the Vortex here, there's an addiction. I'm feeling some of you, because it's a general reading, but some of you may be actually struggling with some bad habits. Let's put it that way. This isn't chewing your fingernails, though, all right? This is something a little more serious than that because it's affecting your home life. It begins with you. It ends with you. You, again, you're like Taurus. You got to take a real good, hard look at this situation at home. How's your home life? Is it off? Is it chaotic? Is it too quiet? Is it unpredictable? Is there something wrong at home? Things aren't the way you want them to be or the way that they should be? Then you got to take the blinders off and take a good, long, hard look. Chances are that if you fix what's broken with you, the rest of the family will fall into place. The rest of your relationships will fall into place, we'll say that way. With the Vortex, there's also choices that need to be made. Some of you may be doing that. Just saying. Wow. Whatever these choices are, for the few of you, they're making some big decisions in the month of September. You can't go back again. I'm getting that an awful lot here. Hardcore, long-term, big picture decisions being made here. For some of you with this card, just on the generic side of it, is some of you could become feeling very trapped by a situation, person, place, thing, people, love, habits, addictions, feeling trapped, right? Could be a job you feel trapped in. You may feel enslaved by a job, a financial contract, or love and lust. A common meaning of the Vortex is affairs, and I say affairs of the heart is worse. The situation means that you're basically thrown in a place where you feel like you've got absolutely no control and absolutely no power over anything, anybody, even yourself. And that is not true. If you look at this card, this mer girl and mer boy, look how close they are to calm water. Do you see that? Right there. They're very close. If they give up now and give in, they will never know how close they were to being free. And not only that, the freedom, a sense of freedom, getting free, getting away, breaking loose, getting untrapping yourself, getting free is going to come a lot easier than what you thought it would. And you'll be saying that same old thing everybody does when they're in that situation. Had I known it was going to be that easy, I'd done this a long time ago. That's a big message with that card, is no, do not waste any time. You know what needs to be done, right? You really do. Some people get an addiction to substances, of course, or even love itself. Could that be you? Some people get addicted to other people, and some people are addicted to the honeymoon period, and that doesn't last forever. Whoops. You know what that means and where that's going to lead to. Maybe it's time for somebody, if this applies to you, to settle down and think about making this the last call. All right? Don't let your circumstances, wherever you are in life right now, Gemini, whether you're on the poor end or the wealthy end or the middle of the road end, whether you've got a few problems, whatever's going on around you doesn't dictate who you are. Remember that. You take your power back and take your stand. Be brave. Keywords are choices, contracts, control, power, affairs, restrictions, and addictions. It's a very intimate card. That's what I'm feeling about it. Very intimate. Your next card we're looking at here are your challenges. Two of Cups. And I usually like this card a lot. The overall common meaning of this card is a partnership that could last a lifetime. Put it that way. A partnership to last a lifetime. And yes, it's very, very possible for somebody, Gemini, you're thinking about taking a more solid commitment with. There could be somebody out there. I don't know a lot of Geminis. I knew one really, really well, and they were completely unpredictable. Moody. Mood swings. You just kind of went with whatever they were feeling, and you kind of let the moment kind of wrap around that kind of thing. It was kind of odd, actually. But usually this card indicates that. And maybe somebody out there, Gemini, you don't trust. You don't trust the situation. You don't have that kind of hope or belief. That there could be a person in your life, and they're your person. They were meant for you, kind of a thing. And something for you to stop and to think about. Lighten up. Don't be anal. Be a little more relaxed about life. You will get everything done that you need to get done. That's not even a question. That's the way Gemini is. That would keep you awake at night knowing you had unfinished business. I already know that about you guys. That would just keep you wide awake at night. So, you know, obsessive, yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Anal, that's enough said about that. Hi, Stewie. Just one moment, buddy. I'm just about finishing up on this one. What this card brings forward for you, and it's falling in your challenges, so I'm feeling that's why there's a lack of faith here. Okay, and that's going to be your challenge for the month, because this card brings and predicts love coming into your life, or, you know, you being more aware of the love in your life. Love's coming in there somewhere. Equality, everything being balanced between you and your people. A meeting of the hearts and a meeting of the minds, which is going to benefit all of your relationships. From friendships to romance. It also reveals a commitment or a promise, such as an engagement or even a marriage or an emotional investment in a shared project. There you go. This is a healing card. So if your relationship has tested you recently, it reveals that all will be well. Take heart, take faith. You've been going through a bit of a rough patch in your relationship? Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all going to work out. You can expect someone close to you to show you their love and know that they are trustworthy. And not only that, that they're truthful, they're honest, they're loyal, and they're very dependable. Very dependable. You can count on them. Advice is appreciate the love and the trust that you do have in some of your relationships. So maybe you can count them on one hand, but what the hey, right? Keywords here are soulmates and karma, love, intimacy, connection, healing, and union, and it's a good thing. This is a card about there's somebody out there that you're seriously thinking about taking that final step with. Making a move, starting something new and big to you as well, Gemini. There's some kind of big project that you've been wanting to go forward with. This card's saying you can do that. You can move forward here. If you have to get a partner, there will be one made available for you, and it won't be bad. It'll be good. It'll be somebody that'll be give and take with here. You both invest the same, therefore, if there's a mess up, you both lose the same. You both have the same things at stake here, the same amount. No matter what you invested, it's been a 50-50 thing. So there you go. But the challenges are going to be on the trust part of things. You want to. This is for somebody. Don't know who you are. You want to trust. You want to have that kind of a relationship. You want that all. You want all of it. Do you dare hope? Do you dare dream that big? Is that what the problem is? Are you afraid to dream that large? I don't know. Your last card. This is a Page of Pentacles opportunity, and this is your message from Spirit. And what I'm getting here, I'm surprised you didn't get the star, because Gemini, I'm feeling there's a lot of mistrust here in this reading on your part. It's a problem, is what I'm feeling here. But we got the Page of Pentacles, and this is a good thing, very good thing. Opportunities? Are you kidding me? Wow, wow. There's good. Well, with any page, you're getting a message. You're getting some news. Something's being brought to light. Somebody's giving you a heads up. But if it's somebody that's real in the physical world, then it's usually a younger person. Doesn't matter sex-wise, male or female either. That doesn't apply here, not tonight. But somebody's going to be bringing some really good news to you about finances or work, maybe even education. There'll be good news coming out of this person. Or this is being brought to you in any number of different ways. There'll be email, a phone call, a text. While the page does not represent money or anything like that, he does bring you hope that you have a wish. That wish will be granted. The answer is yes to your wish. You've been hoping for something. Another meaning of this card, a pending job offer for somebody, which is wonderful. If you're trying to sell a property or even make a move, this will happen very soon for you. Have heart, have faith, it is. And pay attention to any paperwork that comes by your way this month as well. Advice of the card for you, Gemini. Look out for offers regarding property and work. There's a really good opportunity on the horizon. You need to be diligent, 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 diligent. Is what you need to be. You really need to work at this and throw yourself in. There's no time for the laziness now. Check all your contracts very carefully as well for wording. Have a critical eye when going over any contracts. You're looking for things that you won't agree to and things that you don't feel are right or proper or correct. You're looking at it with a critical eye. You're looking for problems. Anything you question, you bring it back to that person on the other side of the contract. That's all you do. You get it straightened out. Keywords. These are your final words here. Money and messages, communication, work, luck, confidence, optimism. That's the last word for the month of September for you, is optimism. How good is that? I say that's pretty darn good. So the next one coming up, I'm going to take a little bit of a sidestep here. I'm not going to shut down. And you're very welcome, Becky. Thank you for being here, too. Thank you. Oh, really, Gabrielle? Lot seems to be resonating with you, doesn't it? Okay, I'm just going to break off for a minute, and then we're going to slide right into Cancer. My sign. All right? And I've got to give Stewie a treat or something because he's at me, so. 1 minute, Stewie. He's eating. I put fresh food and everything out before the camera goes on. He's eating the food in his bowl. What a good kitty. What a good kitty you are. Yes, you are. You're such a good kitty. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. you say there, Stu? Hey, bud. What a good kitty you are. Yes, you are. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I hate it when things, inanimate objects, fight back. Jeez. There, now I'll get you guys a treat. How about we open this bag? I'll give you something different. Here we go. Here, Stewie. You come up on your own chair. You can't, the dog can't get at you. Here. There you go. Okay. Baby, do you want some? Come here. Here, baby. Treats. Get them. Unless you're too sleepy. You were sound asleep, weren't you? Yeah. Get a little bite. I put them there for you. They're your treats. And you get a nice drink. All the water's still cold. There. Yeah, Mommy wants a drink. I hope you don't mind. Oh, let me see. Good. Nope, that's not good. Oh, I'm gonna need some ice. Everything's warm. I didn't put any in the fridge. My bad. Might as well go for 3. There. What? Well, I can't go to bed yet, but soon, baby. We're going soon. I won't be much longer. I won't be much longer, sweetie. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. You don't go to bed without me. All right. Hi, Patricia. Welcome. I'm automatically hearing, what's his name, singing that. Tony, what's his name? No. Tom Jones. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 oh. There we go. Okay. Yeah, woke me up, give me a treat. Yeah, you're right. He wasn't that interested. It's still sitting in the bowl. He crawled back under the chair. He whined at me, cried a little bit. He wants to go to bed. He wants me there with him. So, yeah, Tom Jones. Okay. Now, Cancer. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Cancer. Oh, boy. Hello, Michelle Lee. Hi, Ed from Palm Springs. Oh, my gosh. The hurricane. It's moving away, though, isn't it? It's heading for us. It's coming up this way where I live. Oh, are you, Michelle? That's pretty cool. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh, that was my break. I guess I had it. This is for Cancer. This is for Cancer. For September 2019. Please bring messages that may be needed for any Cancer or anybody viewing this Cancer reading. Here we go. It's coming. Yes, it is. It's Cancer. Natasha. Everybody's excited. There's so many Cancers. I never met, you know what? This year in July when it was my birthday, I never met so many women turning 60 that were Cancers. It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. And you know what? We were all in the same mindset. Some of you were probably here. So, yeah, we were all in the same mindset. This is for Cancer, Ripples. Hello, Dr. Armando. Yes, Cancer does need good news. I'm giving them a nice shuffle and really getting them warmed up here for Cancer. My favorite card just said hello to me. Card number 1. That's what it felt like. He kind of peeked. He went off to the side. The Magician. 57, 9, 21 and holding. Good for you, darling. 64. Shelley. Just turned 58. Yeah. All right. This is where I'm cutting the deck, guys. Right here. Right here. Here we go. And we're going to see if Lilith agrees. I always get... I'm such a strong Cancer that doing the Cancer readings, I always get nervous. I get apprehensive. Lilith. Of the top 5 cards that are meant for this 5-card spread for the sign of Cancer for this general public reading for the month of September 2019. The top 5 cards, the ones that are meant for this Cancer reading for September 2019. And she's saying get to it. Yep, get to it, she's saying. Okay. Okay, I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. I know that's a typo, but I'm not. Did you deal with it, Jennifer? I don't even see what's going on in the chat box. I'm in my own window here, so I can't see what you guys are doing. Your overall energy for the month of September, Cancer. The King of Wands in practicality. You know what I just heard? You're getting some things done. Taking care of business. That's what I heard. You're taking care of business. Things are getting done. Whoa, next card, 10 of Swords and ending. Something's coming to an end for somebody. That's in your finances and wealth. Third card, your intimate relationships, your family, your home life. The 7 of Cups, possibility. Any challenges, should there be any? And there won't be. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles and luck. Unless you don't want to receive good luck, that would be your challenge then, wouldn't it? You know, Cancer's not going to do that. Final card, message from Spirit. The Queen of Wands, passion. We begin with the King, we end with the Queen. This is interesting. This is interesting. There's really no bad cards here per se. Cancer. This can go different ways for different people. It is a general reading. And I always say with this card, because I know people get scared when they see it, don't get scared. Some endings are actually good. All right, that happened in your life. Maybe you've been financially struggling really hard here. And that's coming to an end. Things are going to get better. And you see what I'm talking about, right? This is card, the first one. During the month of September, you'll be taking care of business. Things you've been wanting to get done. Sorry, guys. There we go. There. Some of you are preparing for something, Cancer. What are you preparing for? Some of you are preparing for something. It's all, I don't know what's going, I see it's like you're giving your house this big, what would you call it? You're purging your home, purging it of some things. I don't know what, but it's a lot. We're talking like a truckload. Whatever it is, you're purging some things. So I don't know what that is all about. Are you packing your butt off, are you, Catherine? Anyways, where's my, there it is. Or right there anyway. So that's good. This is so weird to see the king on one end and the queen closing. That's crazy. The kings, the court cards usually represent you. So if you relate to this, this is meant for you. It's an energy that comes in that shows you taking action. People are enjoying their time around you. They find you very, very engaging, and they find you inspiring as well. Some of you, every now and again, do this. You purge your life. Right down to your home. There's things that in all areas you're just getting rid of stuff. There's things you don't want to see them anymore. You don't want to look at them. You're almost verging on an anger about it. I want this out. I want this gone. I want that gone. Take it away. Take it away. Take it away now. People are going to know because you're so self-motivated. For some of you, you're really self-motivated, but you're very open-minded to what could unfold, what could happen, what could come. Your feelings and what you're thinking are going to be showing on your face, so be mindful of that. Travel could be important to some of you, and you could be connected to people from a lot of people that have very different background than your own. I don't know what that is. Almost like you know that program when you've got Doctors Without Borders? It's kind of like that. Going into a different country, you're doing some kind of work over there. I won't say missionary, because anybody that does that probably wouldn't be in this group. I'm just saying. But good for you if you are. Don't overthink things in September as well, okay? Don't overthink them. Don't overreact. Don't feed things into stuff that's not there. It doesn't belong. Don't add. Don't be adding to. That's what I'm getting big time. Don't be adding to, Cancer. Take things as they are. Don't try to change them. You cannot. You'll just waste your time. Work with them the way they are. Instead of trying to bend steel in a way that's not like you go with the bend. You work with that bend. You don't try to change it. This sort of a thing. This energy is very, very much on being self-motivated, being a self-starter. It's very dynamic, and as I say, open-minded as well. You don't know what's coming at you, but you need to keep your mind open. The king also, for some of you, wants you to know that you should expect to find practical solutions to your practical problems. You won't be held up or stumped up for very long. Things are going to come with ease. Also, see to your network of friends and professional contacts so they continue to grow as well. Don't ignore your friends. You know, always keep a light touch there. Keeping in touch. Keywords are energy, creativity, power, wisdom, passion. freedom, openness. Don't hold back on your passions during September either. Don't hold back. The advice is you are to explore your own passions now and to look to unconventional people and do that by going into new places you've never been before. That is going to feed you, inspire you. And basically, overall, the energy is to leave yourself open and accepting of all these brand new things. Just leave yourself open to it. The next card we're looking at here is the Ten of Swords in your finances and in your wealth. Yeah, just give me a minute. This is in your finances and this is in your wealth. For some of you, it means the end of struggles and the end of a hard time. You've dug your way out. I just got this vision of digging, and this look of relief on somebody's face. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm actually seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Excitement is growing. Feeling like you're achieved. You already know you're going to meet the finish line. You're going to get there. You're going to make that goal. You're going to meet that target. Whatever it is you've set for yourself, it is very, very, very exciting. Very exciting. It's like you've been buried and you've been trying to dig your way out, and now you are. So that's a really good thing, is what it is. Damn good. On the other side of that, with the Ten of Swords, because it's in the financial sector, there could be separation and breakup for some in your bottom dollar, your monthly dollar, your income, what you pay out every month. It changes. There's going to be financial changes that separation and breakups do bring. So you need to just adjust yourself. It's not the end of the world here. For some people, this is an ending, usually involving some degree of drama for a few of you, which usually means breakup. For some of you, it comes as a shock. For others, a relief. You'll be seeing your situation and your relationship for what it is or what it was, and you're realizing, you know what, this is really hard, it's tough, it's unexpected for some. Being caught off guard, not being prepared, but you're being realistic and you're saying, you know what, maybe this is for the best. Maybe it's for the best. And you revive a hope within yourself that there's more good coming to you. Of course there is. Down the road, absolutely 100% coming your way. Good stuff that's waiting on the horizon for you. However unwanted this card can be to some people when it shows up in a reading, it does tell the truth, though. It helps you to see what you need to let go of, what needs to be released. And the advice of the card, if you're going through something where you're walking away and you're leaving something behind, go ahead, keep walking away and just let it go. Let it go. Don't try to force anything. Let it go. Focus on your present. Try to remain in the now. Take care of yourself. And don't be dwelling on the past. The keywords here are completion. There's a sense of release for some and relief. Drama, transformation, victimhood, truth, and shock. But it's okay. So some are dealing with an adjustment in their finances, and while others are getting ready to, you're seeing the light, you're digging your way out, you've paid your dues, you've done your time, you might say. Okay? So what we're looking at here now, the next card is in your relationships, your family and your phone. Okie dokie. It affects your family and your home. Jeez. Oh my God. You guys want to know how long we've been at it here? It's 1 hour and 30 minutes. 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's where we've been, and there's only one more to do after this. This is Cancer, and then we're going into Leo, and the readings will be completed for September. So we got the Seven of Cups. And then seven's all about possibility, and I always call these ones a double whammy. A little more oomph behind the whole meaning, because this card, the prompt is about possibilities. That's within the family structure. Leaving yourself open to change in case change comes, and it's change that you're wanting. You have no idea what it could be, but you could be wanting change in your life. You're ready for it. You're more than ready for it. You're welcoming it with open arms. You're keeping an open mind. You're going to have choices and options, and that's a good thing in this case for you, Cancer. You're going to have choices and options, and a lot of possibilities here that are going on for you. But there are going to be more things available to you than there was before. For some of you, that's really, really good. It really helps to cross that bridge. When you come to whatever bridge you choose to cross, you've got more than one, and it's up to you which way you want to go. The thing with this card is, before you make any major moves in your life, in any area of your life, make sure you do your fact-finding. Do your own legwork. Google. Go straight to the horse's mouth when you need to get information. Don't listen to other people and hearsay. That's going to lead you wrong. You need to do this for yourself before you make any really big moves and start to move forward. Do not assume anything. During the month of September, go by facts, go by rules through the whole month, no matter how that pertains to you. Your sense of what is real and what's idealized are conflicting. You're having a hard time telling the two apart. So you need to go by facts and shut down the emotional side, even though it's an emotional card. Anybody that's into creative projects, you may be awash with ideas, kind of almost overwhelmed. Creative juices are flowing. It's a good thing. Additional meaning is for you to pay attention to your dreams, Cancer, in any daytime visions you may have. Okay? The advice of the card: rather than rush toward any one option, stand back a while and wait to see what manifests. Your keywords for the Seven of Cups is fantasy and confusion, choices, dreams, imagination, vision. But boy, passion is, I'm just feeling this is an exciting time in September for some of you Cancers. I hope it's for me. I do. I'm going to be selfish here and say I hope that's for me. There's new developments. Your day-to-day is changing, even a little bit for some, but it's changing. There's changes going on here. It's exciting. It's an exciting time for you, Cancer. That's what I'm getting. It's not going to be boring. It's not going to be drawn out. It's going to be interesting. And I see a lot of smiling going on during the month of September for Cancer. That's what I see. There really are no challenges here for you. We've got the 10. Another 10. For somebody, you're going from this, if it's in a shadowed way, into this. And like I said, for some of you, the hard times are ending. You're digging your way out. And look at that. Look at that. There it is. There it is. You've already paid your dues. You've gone through your challenges to get to where you're going and get to where you are. But this is such an exciting... You're glowing. Some of you are glowing. I mean, your whole demeanor is changing. You're feeling so good about everything. Wow. Let me get my book here. Luck is coming your way. I think, too, with this card, is somebody is stepping forward and giving you a gift of money as well. Yes, they are. You could be celebrating a windfall, Cancer, or some other kind of unexpected financial bonus is coming your way. And boy, are you ever going to be appreciating the stability that's going to bring into your life. This is wonderful. There could be a family gathering on the cards coming up as well. Anybody you've been on the outwits, The outwits, yeah, the dimwits. Anybody you've been on the outs with. This is going to be such a really, really, really nice gathering, whatever it should be for you. That there's not going to be any, everybody's coming together in love. It's a unity. You're feeling the humanity in that moment, in that place. You're going to be feeling yourself that there's a love and support there among your people. This is wonderful. It completes you, really. Completes the circle of your life. For some of you Cancers in relationships, you may be finding yourself either witness to, or you're making a announcement that either somebody else within the family or yourself is being joined by love. Feelings could be declared at this time as well. Somebody may come to you and say, you know what? I really like you. I really like you. I'd really like to be friends with you, and see what happens after that. Like, somebody could come right out of the blue and do that for you. I'm picking up on that. Surprise and shock. Never seen it coming at all. For those it happens to, you're going to say, I never seen that I never in my life. OMG. Ha, 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 ha. That's when things are not boring. Like I said, September is going to be exciting, is what it's going to be. This is beautiful. The advice here, open your eyes and take the time to appreciate the special bonds that you share as a group within your life, the love that comes with commitment, your family, your friends. Put up gratitude. Keywords here are family, celebrations, generosity, money, luck, completeness, and love. Well, that family gathering thing, there's nothing like that coming up for me. So that doesn't apply to me. But this is a beautiful card. Here it comes. Enjoy it. There you go, Michelle. There you go. I hope it's for you too. The last card, we got the Queen of Wands, ending with the Queen. She's a beauty. She wants you, and she's here to tell you right now, with all this going on, passions are coming to light, passions you probably never knew you had. You're to explore them right now. You are to explore your own passions right now, and to allow more color into your life, more excitement into your life, more joy, more happiness. You're going to, this card finds you, for some of you Cancer, being a lot more vivacious. You're more outgoing, becoming more talkative, more involved, and very dynamic overall. You'll be leading by example. In other words, you'll be walking your talk. You're not going to just, you're going to be taking action. That could be interesting. Through your work and your beliefs, she inspires others to fulfill their potential in relationships. She speaks from the heart. Communication is vital when this energy comes into your life, especially if you are identifying with this Queen. Communication is vital. You may become frustrated when dealing with other people who seem to be closed off from their own emotions. Some people are unreachable. You may have to deal with that. That's frustrating. As the U card in the reading, if you're identifying with this, the Queen is showing it's time to honor your own special talents. The advice of the card is to follow your intuition and make the best decisions in relationships, in work, and in projects that you're working on as well. Keywords are enthusiasm and leadership, creativity, intuition, relationships, strength, and being Cancer, the final word, your integrity. Integrity is the final word. There we go, Cancer. Boom, boom in the bedroom. Yeah, we're an excitable lot. You know what? When I was younger, like really young, when I was just a young teenager, you know, well, it goes back to other things I'm not going to get into. It just goes back to growing up. But for a good part of my young life, until I hit about four, no, I was older. I was about 18. But you would have thought I was native because I spoke in a flat monotone voice, and there was never inflection, ever at all. There was a reason for that. And then when I hit about 18, I said, I'm just going to be me. I don't care. I'm an excitable person. I get an excitable person. I'm very demonstrative, and my hands are going, and sometimes I stand up to tell a story to really get, that's me. If people don't like it, effing leave. They get to be themselves, and not every part of every person is likable, you know? So, ready to cross-watch Leo. Oh, I knew you'd be here for Leo, Michelle. Just give me a moment. It's the last reading, too, and then we're done. I'm getting her done, and, well, it's only going on 20... It's been 1 hour and 40 minutes. I haven't had my hair cut since, what was it, April? I haven't had nothing done to my hair since April, but it's funny you bring that up. It's so funny you bring that up, because yesterday and even today I'm going, I got to get my hair done. I got to go get my hair cut. I got to go get it all done. Now what am I going to do? Now I get there. See, there's a challenge in front of me, is getting myself into the salon, into the city, right? So that'll be a challenge for me to work with. That'll keep me busy for a couple of days. Hello, Copper. We're doing Leo now. It's the last reading of the night. Sure thing, Michelle. No, it's got to be done. I want a cut. It's going to start getting real scraggly on me and being a problem and taking too much time to take care of it and to do it. I'm just taking a bit of a break for the last one, guys. Having a drink and a cigarette, that's all. I'm going to get right to it here. It's so weird you brought my hair up, because it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind. I like to keep the inverted bob, because all you gotta do is blow it dry and it just grabs and it goes under. You don't have to do nothing to it. So, yes, mystery abounds. Leo's coming up. You're welcome, Holly. You're very welcome. Sorry, I yawned a minute there. I hear the lion. I think, of course, the song "The Lion Sleeps Tonight," right? I hear the do 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 do. It's your first live, is it, Holly? Okay. Yeah. I'll be back later this week. It won't be tonight. I could easily do that, though, but I'm not going to. But we're Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Thursday or Friday, I'll be doing mini readings. They run by donations only, whatever. Any size donation, get you one card pulled, and I read the card for you, kind of thing. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, Holly, please do, so you don't miss those notifications. Because you'll get one. It'll tell you Bay of Fundy Fortunes is now live. And then you'll see the title there. When you click on it, it'll say mini readings, kind of, little blah, blah, blah kind of thing going on. So, for about 40 minutes. It wasn't long enough. But I'm okay. I'm glad I laid it down. I'm better for it. Yeah, you'll have to go back for that, Holly. It was just previous to Cancer. Yeah. A weema wop, a weema wop, a weema wop. I love it. Do, do, do. Oh my God, that's funny, a weema wop. I wouldn't even know how to spell that, you know. I think I changed the E to A, though, on WAP on the end. Weema wop. W-A-P. Because that looks like Weema Wep. I'm being picky now. I should just leave it alone, right? It is what it is, right? Hi, Tamira. We just finished Cancer. She'll have to scroll back to see what it was all about. Then yes. Joni, I'm sorry. Are you waiting for Leo? Because it's real late where you're at. Because I'll do it right now. I'll just stop everything here. I'm about to start anyway, so. Queen Web, yep. That was funny. I wasn't expecting it. That was just hilarious. I thought that was cute, and it was funny, and it was spontaneous, and that's what made me laugh. Okay, Leo. Lion. Lion, lion. There we go. This is for Leo. Crypto. Oh, gosh. Too funny. Cracked me right up. When I think something's funny, I never know when to stop chuckling about it, but that was cute. Yes, unexpected cash. Boys, I could use it. Let me tell you, I could certainly use it. Couldn't we all? Is anybody here stinking rich? I doubt it very much. When I say stinking rich, I mean you own 6 homes around the world, you own 2 or 3 yachts, you know. I'd like to get someone like that to put me on retainer, though. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. What's up for the lion? I'm going to get him a good shuffle. It's the last one. That was a page of Pentacles opportunities that flew out. I want them to be shuffled really well, nice and warm. I bring through some strong messages, please, Spirit, for Leo the Lion. I'm feeling some of you lions have been struggling for a while. You've kind of been in a dark place too. Yeah, okay, Jennifer. It was wonderful. Come back and do that for every reading for me, will you? Make me laugh. I like to laugh. If I got any unexpected cash, Jennifer, then I would. If I had like tons and tons and tons of money, oh my, I'd probably go broke in no time. I'd be giving it all away. Really, Johnny? Yeah. Yeah, I can feel that. I'm feeling it. Not in a good place at all. Having a hard time seeing the hope. Hard time believing. Okay, I'm going to run through here. Leo. I know so many Leos. My husband was a Leo. He was Leo through and through. Oh, good Lord, he was strong. He was a strong Leo, and I was a strong, still am Cancer. We clashed an awful lot, let me tell you. Oh, well, thank you, Crypto. Thank you very much. Thank you. You can be the class clown. You can be the channel clown. We'll make you the official channel clown. Funny guy. Okay, no. What am I doing? I'm losing track. Okay, we're going to go one more run through. What was that? Nice. Generosity. Okay. This is the last run through. Now I'm going to cut the deck. Here we go. All right. Cutting. What's up, Lilith? What say ye, Lilith? Are the top 5 cards as this deck stands, the cards that are meant for this public general reading for the signs of Leo the Lion for the month of September 2019. Are these the cards that are meant for this general public Leo reading? She's saying yes, and I'm not going to prolong her anymore. She's worked hard tonight. There we go. All right, here we go. Let me get in my own window so I can see what I'm doing here. All right. There we go. I'm glad we're almost done because you know what? I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. Very first card, overall energy for you, Leo. Please let it be nice. Not bad. Justice. She's all about balance. That's your overall energy for September. That's a good thing. Balance. Card number 2. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, guys. 5 of Swords, your finances and wealth. Card number 3, your hearth and your home, your family, your intimate relationships, your friends, that kind of a thing. Page of Cups. Your challenges. Jesus, Leo. You got the 7 of Swords. It's a thief card of tarot. Something's being taken away from you. Your final card, your message from Spirit, is the 10 of Wands and responsibility. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. You got a lot of support on the home front through your friends, your relationships of any kind. You've got a lot of support there. People are really, really caring about you, Leo. Yeah, it's starting to suck, isn't it? Hey, Amanda, welcome. Long time no see. It's nice to see you. But the very first card, again, a major arcana, so it's lessening the degree of like the 5 of Swords, the 7, and even the 10 of Wands. It's lessening their impact when it comes to anything that isn't 100% joy or happiness. She does bring a balance. Anybody that's feeling lost or confused in any way, shape, or form, she's stabbing the sword down. She's puncturing anything that's been hidden that can help you. She's clearing up the confusion. Everything's coming to the surface here. Some of you will be finding answers to some of your problems, your challenges that you've been going through as well. She is about all that as well. But she's about bringing a balance into your life. So the sting of every day that some of you have been kind of going through and suffering with is going to be lightened somewhat. Somebody may be on the wait right now, hanging around waiting for a decision to go through. That's based on you. It's a positive or a negative. It's going to go either way. Provided that you've acted fairly in the past and you know, maybe your good reputation precedes you, even if that's the case, things will go in your favor for sure. The situation for some can relate to a legal claim or a decision being made at work or a relationship or even family matters. When justice does appear, boys, I tell you, she comes in very quietly, but boy, she does some real butt kicking. I don't mind her at all. When she shows up in your reading, you can expect to find the truth of a situation, and through this, for somebody out there, you're going to find healing and closure. It's something you've been hanging on to that's already happened. It's already gone by. You're not letting go of it. The card can also reveal you may need to make a decision yourself. You may find yourself weighing your options for a fair and balanced way to move forward. Fair and balanced is indicating other people being involved here. True justice is restorative. So the card is suggesting any suspicions you had, anything that you've suffered through, you've more than paid through the nose for in blood, sweat, and tears, you're going to be vindicated. It's all going to come back and work in your favor, which is good. And you're going to be stronger for it within yourself. Additional meanings that your spirit guides, angels, are supporting you on this life's path. You do not walk alone, as well as your loved ones that may have passed forward on. Talk to them. Talk to the universe. Open, if your heart is broken, if you're scared, you gotta roll over and show your belly, open yourself wide, all those raw nerve endings, and show how much you trust in the universe. Say, I trust you to bring me through this, and that things are going to get better. And they will. I'm hearing somebody's going to get a sign right away after they've opened and connected with the universe. Always. Vanesqua. I had a bumper sticker one time. Everybody's going to run out and want to put this on their car. And I would get nods from people beeping the horns after, because I had it on my ass end of my car, over my plate, my license plate. And I used to have to take a ferry back and forth to where I lived, across the river. And people would get out of their cars and come up and knock on my window, or at my window they'd say, I love your bumper sticker. You know what it was? It was very pretty, blue and white. It was very, very attractive. And it said very simply, I don't believe in miracles. I depend on them. End of. It's one of my favorite all-time saying. One of my favorite. No, it's not easy asking for help. It's never easy asking for help. But when you get down to the bare wire and your back's pushed against the wall, you may be forced to doing some things that you don't like to do. We all are at times. Just try to stay calm. Think things through carefully and logically. And I'm sure whoever that one has to turn to say, I need some help here, that there can be something agreed on. There can be a balance that can actually be felt. It's going to be win-win. Put it that way. If you have to ask for help, it'll be a win-win situation. No problems at all. Really, you'll get through this. Please believe this. Been 2 years, Joni? Okay. Hi, Teresa. This card also brings forth that you may need to make a decision of your own, and you're going to be weighing up your options. Yeah. The advice of the card for you, Leo, is to take a practical approach to anything that's in your way, anything that you have to deal with. Don't read into it. Don't blow it up. Don't make it more than it already is. Don't make it less than what it is. Just deal with it. If you need to make a decision, go with what is realistic rather than idealistic. Don't say in a perfect world, this is what I want, that's what I'm going with. Don't. Remain realistic. And then you'll get more than what you thought. Okay? It'll work out good for you that way. Solution doesn't even need to be perfect if you're trying to fix things or deal with things. It just needs to be workable. Something you can work with. You can, say, okay, I didn't get the result trying to fix this problem, but I'm going to look at what I can do, not what I can't do. Start focusing more on the can-dos, all right? The little things, you think they don't matter? Yes, they do. I don't care if your floor needs to be swept and mopped, and you're not done it in 3 or 4 days because you've been out of dumps. You really don't care. But you know what? Such a little thing. It's telling the universe, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it. So you get up and you sweep, you mop, you vacuum, whatever. You look back and everything's all cleaned up and nice and spiffy. The universe is saying they're trying. That brings a little bit more goodness to you. It's those little things. Those little things. You need to stay grounded. That's right, Crypto. You need to stay grounded. If a decision that affects you is made by others, just try to understand that this is the very best that the other side can do at this time. It's if you go forward and you ask for help and they say, I can do this, I can do that, but I can't do that. You just need to say, I thank you so much for this, anything that you can do, and you work out, you swing some kind of a thing where it's a win-win situation, something you can provide or give to them or do for them. But you need to accept that. They're not being mean. They're not holding back. It's nothing like that. They just can only do so much for you. So don't take it personally in case you tend to be that way. I don't know. Your keywords are calm. Remain calm. Remain logical. Decisions. Making decisions. Having decisions maybe against, but not against you, but about you, concerning you. Again, Leo, watch the integrity, guys. Keep it right up front and center. Hold it close to your chest. Remain truthful in everything that you do. That way, you don't have to lay there at night with your face getting red hot in bed saying, I lied today, or I did something today I shouldn't have done. You do everything the right way. You know right from wrong. Keep your integrity very strong. Very strong. Even when we're tempted, you're human. We all get tempted once in a while. Not now. Not in September. Don't do that. Don't do that. You stay on the straight and narrow. Could be legal issues for a few of you. There's a lot of support. And then the sweetest word on the end of that is vindication. Being, okay, see, I was right. I was right. Whatever that may be. So that's your overall energy for the month here. When I say stay calm, I mean try to remain calm, because in the financial sector, we've got the Five of Swords, and it's all about conflict. I don't like fives. Everybody knows that. Blah, blah, blah. Pisses me off to see fives. I'd banish them all. If I was the Queen of Tarot, I'd banish them all. Get rid of the fives. Get rid of that sorry-ass Knight of Cups, too. Oh, lordy, 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 lord. So this card, usually, it's falling into, like, you guys know when I say finances, I mean finances, but wealth as well, is wealth in all the different areas of your life here, okay? Your family life, your home life, your job, your relationships. Are you wealthy in health? Are you wealthy in love? This is what I mean. When this card shows up here, it usually is acknowledging that there's been an argument or some other kind of conflict. And we've had this card earlier. This card leaves you feeling like this, feeling small for your part in the conflict. Should have walked away. Should have never said those words. I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't. And now there's regrets. Wanting to take everything back, and you can't take everything back because that's not the way the world works. So you're feeling a little bit small. You feel like you lowered yourself to someone else's level. You're human. Stop being so hard on yourself and don't beat yourself up. For some of you, the reason would have been because this other person was somebody that you thought you could trust, somebody that you did trust. And you find out that they've been doing things without your knowledge. They've been very cruel behind your back. They've been unkind. They've even been devious. They've been lying, hiding, manipulating, and it's wounded your relationship. And it all came out of jealousy and a need for power. Somebody doesn't want you. They feel that you're above them. You never did that to them. That's how they see you, above. And they've got themselves convinced that you look down on them. What you can do about that is something for you to think about. But this person wants to be not even equal with you in their little minds. They want to be over you. The card sometimes can reveal communication problems within families, sometimes hurtful opposition, being unfairly overruled, being ignored, not being heard, like your opinion doesn't count, and that's hurtful. On a more positive note, though, situation, whatever your situation is now going to be out into the open. The advice of this Five of Swords, stand your ground no matter what. You don't need to become aggressive. You don't need to mouth off. You don't need to manipulate. You don't need to bully. You don't need to do anything aggressively. But you do need to be assertive, and you need to stand your ground rather than retreat and walk away or run away. You need to stand your ground in a situation. Spread those feet. Get a good stance. Get those hands on those hips and say, I'm not going to be moved. I'm sticking by this. So it's going to take some resolve, kind of a thing, right? You've got it. Keywords are opposition and arguments, shame and bullying, unfairness, loss. But the final word here You're proving to be very resilient and a force to be reckoned with when you make up your mind. Remember that, please, Leo. So the next card we're looking at is your hearth, your home, relationships, family, the intimate side of your life, the private side of your life. We're looking here at the Page of Cups. He's a good page. He's a real good page. He brings a lot of good stuff. So that's good within the home life. I felt that there may be one or two of you having some trouble in home, a little upset or whatnot. But I'm feeling. I felt for him that for most of you, there's one area of your life that's going well, and there's no real rocky waters or anything like that, and that's your home life, your relationships. This is somebody, though, that could be or it's coming in some other form. It's all about a message coming forward or messages coming forward for you, all right, with really good news for you. If this is a person bringing this to you, this is somebody that's a very good friend, somebody that you love to be around, you spend a lot of time with, they're very good company, they're a lot of fun. There's a strong friendship here. They could be bringing you some good news. Whoever it is will bring you the message that love is soon coming your way in the future. Someone will come forward and proclaim their love. When this page arrives in your reading, your creative projects are also going to flourish, and so will your finances. So there, for some of you, right? The advice is enjoy the lighter side of life for the month of September. Please, for the love of heavens, try to enjoy the lighter side. Don't take things too seriously. Don't blow them out of proportion. Leo, allow yourself time to play and let your imagination run free. That's the best thing you could do for yourself. Great stress relief. Remember how to have fun. Keywords are companionship and outings, fun, playfulness, imagination, love news, and finances. I'll say it again. These are important. Companionship is being highlighted for September. Having a social life, outings that are leading into fun, a lot of playfulness going on, a lot of lighthearted energy going on here. Everybody on the same page with it too, so it's a good time. Relationships are doing quite well. Imagination's being sparked and fired up, which is good. That shows a lot of passion and color. Love news coming your way for some of you, and finances are picking up and looking good. So that's a really, really good thing. A beautiful card. Beautiful card. He always brings something good. So we're looking here, challenges for somebody out there. You got the Thief card of Tarot. Something that belongs to you is going to be taken away from you, or could be, or has been. You got to be on your toes with this card. This is your challenge. You need to be aware. You need to have clarity. You need to do digging. You need to find out the truth of a situation. You need to find the truth out about somebody. And also, it shows here, you could be very suspicious. There could be a lot of suspicions going on having to do with a situation or having to do with a person. Down the road, you're going to find out. Your suspicions were dead on. You were nailing it. You'll be vindicated in that way as well. But this is the Thief card of Tarot. So what it means, based like I just said, it means something is being taken from you. Sometimes this card shows up, well, often enough, it validates your suspicions. So if your intuition's telling you not to trust something, then follow your intuition. Don't trust. Investigate details rather than agree to any offers straight away as well. Anything that comes your way appears to be too good to be true. Probably is. Start doing your homework and do it critically. Look for things that are wrong. Okay? You may want to believe this. We all want to. I've had an offer recently, and it's like stuff that dreams are made of. And I'm like, this is the internet. What are the odds? What are the odds this person is going to follow through with what they're saying or they're going to do? And I'm just sitting here going on my life, minding my own business. So what kind of faith do I put in that? I don't put any hopes on it. I don't put any faith in it. I know that's the way my life goes. I see good opportunities. I see the golden ring different ways going by. I go to grab it and it's just out of my reach. I just miss things. But I'm saying, right? Make sure you pay attention to details rather than agree to an offer right away. Wait until you have evidence and wait until you find out that it's genuine. Just that simple. The card also wants you to take extra care of your possessions. Protect yourself from negative people as well. who could be draining and stealing your energy, and those people are very real. And sometimes we're too nice. We don't know how to get away. We don't know how to break the conversation. We don't know how to, we just let them do it. Suffer the consequences. Eventually they get tired of hearing themselves talk and they'll go away, we hope. The advice of the card: protect your assets, examine the motives of others very carefully. Use that WIFM theory, where we usually say, what's in it for me? It's what's in it for them. Why is somebody coming out of the woodwork that never had any interest or care before, all of a sudden they're under my nose and they're hanging around and they're sticking around? What are they getting out of it? You need to find out. Be on your guard. Keep your spidey senses tingling. Keywords are theft and negative people, insecurity, intuition. Pay attention to your intuition, for the love of heavens. Mistrust, decisions, and a feeling of needing protection and putting that protection in place. The last card we have here. It's a heavy reading for you guys, Leo. It really is a heavy reading. We got the last card. We got the Ten of Wands. Good Lord. If all that wasn't enough for you guys, the Ten of Wands, we got tens are all about endings in tarot. Wands are all about fire, about passion. And it is the responsibility card. Is basically known as the overwhelm card sometimes in tarot, due to so much responsibility, being super, super, super busy. Oh boy. It's a heavy card. All I have to say to you guys, Leo, anything you get involved in, anything you get the wheels in motion going on, always look at the bigger picture here. Look down the road and look at the bigger picture. And where do you think you'll likely be? Where will the situation be? Where will you be pertaining to it? What's your relationship going to be? Are you taking on a whole bunch of things that realistically you can't juggle? Oh boy. You're going to have far too much to do come the end of the month. That's what I'm hearing more than anything. This is your message from Spirit. Things are going to get crazy busy because you're going to be setting things in motion around the first week and a half to 2 weeks of the month, and then things start to, well, yeah, you put them there. They're going to work. They're going to move forward. Some of you may be feeling pressure on the job, at work, or even private work, contract work, freelancing, trying to meet a deadline. You could be feeling some pressure there. Other things getting in the way, holding and taking up your time, causing you to fall behind. There could be trouble on the home front for somebody. Things getting a little stressed. Here's one thing now. There's a thing for clarity, okay? Clarity is when we see everything all at once. And not having clarity is where we get tunnel vision, and we tend to miss things and skip things that are really vital and important. Having said that, whatever situation or happening you're going through, don't get caught up in all the little details and end up missing the bigger picture. There's a chance that could happen for some. Well, the tarot said I got to look out for it. Yeah, details are important, but don't get lost in them. There's more than just details. There's other things that are going to be coming into play here. Some things you have no control over. Things will just come in and they'll just happen in the situation. You had nothing to do with it. It's just the way everything rolled out, right? For somebody else, another meaning for this card, it could be that one person or one situation, again, is taking all your mental energy, all of it. You've got little time left to focus on your own flipping needs. It's getting out of hand. There you're getting overwhelmed. And you're already involved. You're into it up to here. You can't back away. You can't throw something away. You can't say, I'm not doing this anymore. Whatever it is, you're involved all the way. And now you got to take care of things. And there comes the overwhelm. You've got to ask and connect with the universe. This is too much for me. It's too big. I have to leave this with you. And trust. I trust that You'll do the right thing. You'll lead me the right way. I will not get in the way. I won't mess things up, but I need some help here. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. And that's how you're going to feel. You need to open up to the universe. Bring change. Lift this oppression. Lift this overwhelming responsibility. Lift it so that I can deal with it and I can handle it. You'd be surprised. But you've got to feel that and open your emotions the same way when you're feeling it. And you're like, oh my God, I can't stand this. That's how you have to be in that place emotionally with the universe. And sit back and watch what happens. Get out of the way. You have to have time for yourself or you're no good to anybody else. And that's what the warning in the thread is here. Being so overwhelmed, there's not enough hours in the day anymore. And that's not good for you. It is not good for you at all. You need to get on top of things and get in control once again. The advice here, you could start by doing this and the universe will step in and guide you the rest of the way. Leo, the advice is you need to, right now, start setting some boundaries that are relevant to you, whatever your situation is. That's going to reduce the stress. Even set boundaries for yourself that you will not cross, and boundaries for everybody else. Life in general. Don't let them cross. Don't make any exceptions. You got to hold this placement for a while until you get through this. And you may need to say no to certain people. Your plate's full. You need sideboards. It's going to look like a hockey rink. Plate with sideboards because it's going to threaten to overflow if you don't have some safety things in place to hold everything there so you can pick through things one at a time and get things done. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't look at the bigger picture in this case of whatever these things are that are overwhelming you. One little thing at a time and you'll get there the same way I do. When I've got 12, 15, 20 readings to do, I pick through them one at a time, like right now. Now I can smile because I got through all 12. Okay, they're a couple days late, I'll give you that. But I got through them. And it was overwhelming. I still have a couple private readings to take care of, but that's okay. I can get to them now that this is done. I get a bit of a break. So if you're doing mini readings here, just a minute. Your keywords are burdens and overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressure, and blocks. These are some of the things that you're going to have to deal with. Call on the universe. That's a lot. Burdens, overload, confusion, exhaustion, priorities, pressure, and blocks. Connect with the universe. I can't say it enough. And I know most people don't really. And it frustrates me because I know how strong that can be. I've seen it in action. I've actually seen things that should have never been able to happen. I'll never doubt it again. Put it that way. I will never doubt it again. Taking on too much. There's the thing, right? So mote it be, and so it is. Stagnation is hard, Jay. Very, very hard. You're right. And it can be a very alone time, feeling alone in the world, that kind of a thing. But remember, really, even when things seem stagnant, there's always stuff going on in the background. And stuff that you might not even be aware of for, say, a few months or a year or something. And you'll realize when you look back, right, that was going on the whole time, that you were so far down. Didn't I put Aquarius in the title? I'll have to go back and check that. Okay. Anyways, we're going to be, now that I got these done and out of the way, we can concentrate and go back on the mini readings again. What are we? I'll be tired tomorrow because I did do a private reading today. That took 6 hours of my day up. And now this, right? So we're coming into 2 hours and 20 minutes long. So I'm probably going to want to take tomorrow off, which is Thursday, maybe Friday night. And if there's a big demand on Friday night, we'll come back and do it on Saturday night as well. We'll do the mini. The mini readings are all about, you come in, You make a donation to PayPal or within Canada, e-transfer, donation any size, and I will shuffle and pull one card for you. You get to ask one question, and then I'll read the card for you. So that's what it's all about. You're welcome, Joni. Thanks for sticking it out. Hi, Copper. Thanks. You're very welcome, Maria Quick. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, sure, guys. You can still leave comments after this ends. You can go beneath the video window, and it's just like a regular video, and you can leave comments there. Don't forget to click like to show your support for the channel as well. Hi, Twanda. I knew you were here, but I couldn't stop to say hello. Oh, thank you. It is. It is. It's not empty. There's no echo in this house. I can tell you that. You're welcome, Holly. You can always hit replay, Patricia. Thanks for being here just the same. Thank you. You're welcome, Jay. Oh, thank you, Maria. Beautiful. A weema wep, a weema wep, a weema wep, a weema wep. The Bay of Fun Day sleeps tonight. Yep. Wee. That's adorable. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness sake. That's great. Anyways, guys, yes, we'll try to make it back for Friday because I think I'm going to need tomorrow off to just veg. And I don't have TV anymore. It's too expensive. So we don't have that, but I do have Netflix. So I'm going to find some mindless something to watch on Netflix. Something where I don't have to use my brain, think, or try to figure things out, kind of a thing. So it'll be a good day to rest. And I don't know if we got rain tomorrow. I hope it's a rainy day. That's when you get the best rest, on those rainy days. So anyways, we'll be back. We'll do the mini readings. And I'll go in and check that video from last night, see if Aquarius is supposed to be on that. Oh, welcome, Eva. Well, very happy to have you here. Subscribe to the channel if you want, so you don't miss the notifications whenever when we post new videos. Is that what you do, Holly, to unwind? You just watch mindless television? Mindless. I watched Hollywood Stylers the other day. It's a whole thing about this married couple. There's two guys, two black guys, and they style Hollywood. They do actresses, and they do the Oscars, and then it shows them following their own life and things that's going on with it. And it's mindless TV, just mindless, you know. So, is it dry where you're at, Mystery Abounds? Is it dry? Yeah. Well, we've had a little bit of rain here lately. I've kind of caught the odd episode here and there on Outlander. I don't know if it was something that scared me about it, or I don't know. I don't know. I never followed through with it and watching it anyway. The mind needs to rest. It does. Most of it was filmed in Scotland. That's very cool. And Breaking Bad. Oh, I've seen Breaking Bad. They've got the movie now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mr. White and Jesse. What a combination. What a chemistry there between those two actors. Amazing. You're in the desert. Oh, you're in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. Yeah, some parts are graphic. That might have been what chased me off. I don't like violence in a movie. That really does me in. Yeah, no, I can't, because it imprints on my head. And I got this visual that I can't get out of my head. I don't like that. So, but I can't wait for the movie on Breaking Bad. It's going to be awesome. Awesome. I get a lot of parcels from Scotland. I've got a friend, and he lives in the Glasgow area. And when he calls and we're speaking, it's like, slow down, Ian. Slow down. Because his brogue is so thick. It just, and he has to talk real slow with me or I can't understand him. So, Yeah, we were, my friend was going to come down. My friend Linda was going to come down from northern part of the province, come down for the weekend. There's no point. We're getting that hurricane. I don't want her driving in that. And not only that, it kind of leaves us housebound. Who wants to go out and, 60, 70 kilometer an hour winds and rain going sideways? It's raining and windy. That's no fun to go out in. So we're just going to skip the weekend if Dorian holds its track. So I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Did I write down? I did, didn't I? Oh, please tell me I wrote that down for Leo. I didn't write down the friggin' time. It means I'm going to have to go. No. I didn't put the start time for Cancer, and I didn't put the start time for Leo. That means I got to sit and I got to scroll through and find out where they begin. Anyway, that's going to make me stop right here, right now. So, anyways, thanks, guys. Next videos will be on the mini readings for a little bit anyway. They are very, very sad in the loss of life, and Dorian's not done with us humans yet, unfortunately. I'm going to sign off for now, guys. I got to go and I got to fix and put the timestamps in and the whole bit. Thank you so, so much for being here. Thank you for your patience. Just thank you all the way around. The support from all of you is just phenomenal. Nothing short of phenomenal. Good night, Maria. Good night, Holly. Good night, Jay. Good night, Patricia. All the way from Guam. Good night, Tawanda. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Amanda. And Lachey, I think, was here as well. 40 for Leo? 1 hour and 40 minutes? Must be 1 hour and 40 minutes. Okay, I can catch you on Facebook, Jennifer. I'm going to shut this down for now. Keep the peace in, everybody, so you can share that light and that love out with the rest of the world. Yes, thank you to the moderators all the way around. They run a nice, smooth channel. Good night, everybody. I wish you happiness, and I wish you health, and I wish you a wonderful month of September, and to have the strength to rise above and overcome anything that comes in your way. You're going to be okay. I'm going to say goodbye for now, everybody.